Hey Stampers, it's Anne, the Stamp Maven from StampMaven.com, back with another fancy fold to show you. This one is the diagonal pocket card, and I'm going to show you how to make it using Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to use my Stampin' Up Simply Scored. You can also use a paper trimmer if you don't have one of these great tools, but I just love this, so I'm going to use it. I'm using a sheet of double-sided paper, started out as 12 by 12 from our Quattro Fancy designer suite, and I'm going to trim that down, or I have already trimmed it down to 8.5 by 11. So the first step is I'm going to score it at 4 1/4 going down the paper. Okay, and then I'm going to fold that in half, give it a good crease. Then I'm going to turn this 90 degrees and I'm going to score at 5 1/2. One of the great things about this Simply Scored tool is these little markers that help you to easily see where you're scoring. Okay, so I'm going to score down here. And then I'm going to fold this along that score. Okay, I'm going to take away my scoring tool here. If you don't have a scoring tool, you can certainly use a paper trimmer. Okay, I'm going to open up my paper, and then what I'm going to do is, here's the center fold, and I'm going to cut right on this fold line, the score right here where I've scored, and I'm going to just go right into that center score line. See that? Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right hand corner and I'm going to fold it in to this center score line. Okay, now you can see where the double-sided part of the paper is going to be really cool. Now up here you want to leave about 1.5 inches. You can take a ruler and measure, or I've done enough of these cards that it's pretty easy to just tell where that is. You'll see later why you need to leave that. Then I'm just going to fold this corner down like this. Then I'm going to fold this over, and you can see one of our pockets is starting to develop. Then I'm going to fold this lower left rectangle over. Now, where I've got this fold, I'm going to bring this piece up and I'm going to fold right over that other one. And I'm going to crease it. Okay? Then, when I bring this up, it is going to create this cool pocket. Now, what you're going to want to do is put just a little bit of adhesive. I use snail right here. And then I take sticky strip because it's stronger when you're using it on a 3D card and you want it to not fall apart. So I'm going to just put down a little piece right here. I'm going to cut that off, and if you just take your fingernail or your scissors, that will take away some of the static, and if you just pull in the center here, that'll just take your sticky strip right off. Then you want to put sticky strip all along this side. Okay, and you're just gonna eyeball it right here along the line. Cut it off at the diagonal here. Go over it with your fingernail. Give it a pull here in the middle. It comes right off. It's actually easier to get it to come off if you do that in the middle of your card. Okay, and then you're going to fold this over like this, and the last step is where there's this little edge that peeks up. I'm going to just put a little bit of snail here. I don't think you need sticky strip there. And voila, you have your double pocket card. Now you notice on this one here, I've got a couple little tags, and that's where I'm going to write my greeting, stamp an image, whatever you want to do. Now the tags each are 5 inches. One of them is 2.5 across here, 5 inches down, and then this one is 5 inches down, 1 3/4 inches across. I want to show you just really quickly how I make the ends of my tags to be even every time. And this works every time, no matter where you cut it. Just take your snips, snip off a corner, then take that exact same corner, pop it over. Can you see it here on the other side? And then I'm just going to cut right down this edge, again with my snips, and voila, I have a perfect tag with both sides that are equal. Alrighty then, I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and I'll have the measurements on my blog at stampmaven.com. Happy stamping!